Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Jessica Sibley. She is the CEO at Time. Jess, it is wonderful to have you here on this exciting day. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. It's amazing to be here.
Okay, so you just named the Person of the Year, which is Taylor Swift.
We
Congratulations,
did.
so exciting.
Thank you. We're so excited.
So, Jess, you were talking earlier and you mentioned that Time Person of the Year didn't start as Time Person of the Year back in 1927. So talk to me about that. What did you start as?
Yeah, so going back over 95 years, 1927, December, this time of year, was a slow news cycle. People were interested in other things, potentially going out for a holiday or gifting or traveling, and not really focused on the news. So smart editors at Time Magazine got together to develop a new platform that's been around now for over 95 years to really identify who during the year had the biggest impact and made the most in the headlines throughout the year. And sometimes it was for good and sometimes it was for worse. And yes, it was Man of the Year.
Man of the Year.
And in the year 2000, we actually changed it to Person of the Year. And we're so excited this year to have this incredible, brilliant woman, Taylor Swift, as our Person of the Year in 2023.
So there were several people that were up for this honor, and Taylor was selected. Tell me, why Taylor over some of the others? And tell me who those others were.
Yeah, so we had a great selection. We had 9 options. We talk about this all year long. Our editors spend a year working on this up until the very last minute because the world does change and it changes pretty quickly. It's a cocktail conversation. We had a lot of polls as to who was going to be the Person of the Year, and by far it was Taylor. She's had just an incredible year herself. She feels so happy and so proud of everything that she's accomplished. And not only has she driven collaboration and hope and joyfulness, she's also driven the economy. And the results as a CEO and as a business leader are remarkable.
We do have the selection, which is for better or worse, as you mentioned. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about that selection criteria. How do you actually ensure that there is a balanced and unbiased approach to selecting?
Yeah, well, our editors focus on this. And again, as I said, all year long, we look at polls, we reach out to the community at large. And this choice this year by far was, I think they really hit it, and they hit it really well. What Taylor has done to bring joy, we're so thankful. It's such a great moment. We kind of need hope right now in this world, and to celebrate her success. And she hasn't had a live interview in over 4 years. She hasn't had to. She can talk directly to her fans. And she sat down with Time because she really trusted us and she trusted to tell her story. And there are things in the story, and you could get Time Magazine or go on time.com to read it, that she hasn't shared ever before. Mm-hmm. When you look at the impact that she's had, and here we are at the New York Stock Exchange, I have to share some of her business results. Her Eras concert tour drove $5 billion in revenue. The GDP in the US economy is $4 billion in revenue. And that's like the equivalent of having a Super Bowl every day for over 50 days in 20 locations.
Wow.
She drove $300 million in the local economy in LA just for the week that her tour was there, and created 3,000 new jobs. And she's given away to her team $55 million in bonuses to those that have supported her on her tour. It's just remarkable.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's definitely deserving of this recognition. And there are other categories that you've recognized as well. Mm-hmm. So you have Athlete of the Year, you have CEO of the Year, and there are many others. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so Athlete of the Year, Lionel Messi, what he's done for soccer, particularly in the United States, is unprecedented. And we're so excited to celebrate him as Athlete of the Year. We also have CEO of the Year, Sam Altman. What he's done with OpenAI and what he's gone through in the last month is unbelievable. unbelievable. And we're really excited to have those 3 interviews and to talk to those 3 individuals who really haven't spoken to the press, and they really trusted to tell their story with time.
All right. Well, Jess, it's been fantastic to celebrate with you.
Thank you.
Thanks
you
for
too.
joining
Thanks
me.
for having me. This is great. And we love to see Taylor Swift and our covers
On our
appear
podium.
all over the podium and all over the building. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Jess.
It's great to see you again.